Longlegs is the new slow burn horror film from director Oz Perkins about a series of killings that happened over a span of decades. Families are being completely massacred, with no sign that anyone else was present at the time of the deaths, but there are these letters left behind in these strange codes a la Zodiac Killer, and signs of things having to do with the occult. Inexperienced agent Lee Harker is brought onto the case because of these strange sort of feelings she gets in relation to it, almost like sort of premonitions. All they really have to go on is that all of the little girls of the families have the exact same birthday, all different months, but it's always the 14th. And there's a ticking clock, they're running out of time until whoever's doing this does it again. This film is incredibly well made. I've only seen two of Oz Perkins' other films, Gretel and Hansel, and The Black Coat's Daughter, both of which I thought look fantastic. The guy clearly knows how to shoot a film and knows how to build a lot of tension into a scene. The acting I also think is really strong from the leads, though of course we do need to talk about the cage in the room. I think he does a great job. I think that the movie managed to use his madness as a force of good, at least good toward the film. But I will say that I kind of wish he wasn't in it, only because there are a lot of times it took me out of it, where like he would do a strange voice that is unsettling, but it would just make me think of a different role he's been in, whereas if it was someone completely unknown, I might have gotten lost in the film a lot more. This film also feels very much like a 90s crime thriller, the obvious one being Silence of the Lambs. It is very Silence of the Lambs to the point where sometimes being almost too much, also very Seven. As for if I liked it, that is a very difficult question to answer because I was disappointed, but I feel like I will like it in the future. In the second half, this film goes places I didn't know it was going to go, and I don't particularly like that it went, only because it drifted into a kind of movie I didn't think it was going to be, I didn't really want to watch. I think that made it scarier for some people. For me, it kind of turned me off the film. All that being said, I feel like when I watch it again, and I know that's where it's going to go, I'm going to be able to really buy into the film a lot more and engage with it a lot better. I also feel like if you're even a little bit religious, this movie could potentially scare the living crap out of you, whereas for me, like I said, it kind of turned me off when it got into, spoiler alert, maybe a little bit more supernatural than I thought it was going to be. Overall, a very well-made film, and one that I am definitely going to give a second watch to.